for your patience. All right, let me just grab the chat over here. There we go. Perfect. All right, so for those that do not know me, welcome. My name is Rosita. I am a vocal and language coach. I'm also a learning specialist. I'm also an education coach. I've been teaching for 20 years now. So I definitely know what I'm talking about. And I'm here to share my experience, my knowledge, and the tools that you guys will need to not only become an effective singer, but also to become an effective vocal trainer. So I will go over warm ups, exercises, and vocal science. But today, my friends, we are definitely going over acoustic science. So definitely grab those notebooks out because there's going to be some good content today. Now, you don't need to become a scientist to get the gist or to get the grounding in acoustics. Honestly, there's a minimum level of knowledge that can get you guys through most vocal situations. And I will say this, wise instructors, wise coaches, vocal coaches, wise vocal instructors, singing teachers, you know, we always say that we need to try to make things as simple as possible, but not simpler. Wait, what? That being said, I'm going to go ahead and start off. I have my little script here, but it's not. Hey, you. You got to remember, I'm blind. There we go. Um, um, I lost my train of thought now. With that said, I'm going to start off by oversimplifying vocal acoustics. So, for my experienced singers, my experienced trainers, teachers, coaches
34.
alike that are watching this, don't at me just yet. I'm going to oversimplify things for our beginning learners. Because an
Mhm.
oversimplification will work for our needs without getting too far down the rabbit hole, which experienced singers, experienced musicians, we know how deep that hole goes.
Mhm.
You're gonna be okay, Serena.
Ahem. Ahem. Ahem.
Got a little tickle there.
Ahem.
um, so plus the simple version is going to be a good way to explain what's going on once again to beginning singers, to beginning musicians, and to beginning instructors for those that will need to instruct in these things. Now, to start off, it is important to recognize that a sound wave, or rather, what is a sound wave? Anyone, any guesses on what a sound wave is?
It's
It
the thing.
It's a thing. Yes, can we elaborate on what that thing is?
A wave. It's this little thing when you see it on the little screen and it goes up and down, kind of like what a baby's heartbeat is on an ultrasound.
Oh, and then the EKG.
hi.
Hi, Serena. Please.
Hi.
Hi.
Uh, I don't know. I'd say, I don't, if you say, wait, what was the question again? Was it what sound is? Because I'd say that is like the rhythmic or like the periodic increase and decrease of air pressure, or like you could produce sound underwater too, in which you'd say it's water pressure or whatever. But yeah,
Water pressure
like
does have a
it's
sound.
yeah. I mean, whales can't sing.
Is that a hiccup?
But yeah, but what our ear perceives as sound or like interprets as sound is basically a periodic change of pressure.
I'm I'm liking where this is going, actually. That's actually a really good approach to it. But yes, so a sound wave is going to be made up of pitches, and how sound is created is going to depend on indeed the pressure, and also it's specifically the air pressure. So
Yeah.
like air pressure, it's going to have a sound. Um, Not air pressure,
But
water pressure. It's going to have like a muffly sound, right? But that's still a sound nonetheless. Is it a good sound? Maybe for sleeping, but it's a sound.
mm, also,
Yes.
the amount, like how much the pressure varies between the highest and the lowest point is like the amplitude.
Mm-hmm.
So basically how loud it is, and then how quickly each period, I think it's called in English, also passes. Like the amount of time it needs for one wavelength to go through determines the pitch.
Yes. So
That's
it's
basically the physics behind it.
yes. Yes. That yes. Science. Hey. Hey. But also too, when we were talking about a sound wave, these pitches can actually blend together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it can create what some will call unique sonic fingerprints.
Hmm.
Mm. Because like a water pressure a has a particular sound, right? So only like a certain amount of specific waves and pressure can create that sound. Yes. But
No, I wasn't saying anything. I had to clear my throat because I sang too much today.
oh, okay. I was like, no, because if you have something, I want to hear it.
Oh, sorry about that.
No.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to detract from this thing. Never mind.
Oh,
But
no,
yeah,
please. No, please.
no. Well, I think you know what I'm talking about when I say do's in the original octave.
I do.
You see there? No, I wrote a mashup. I wrote an a cappella mashup basically, and of 3 songs, and I am recording it with a number of people.
Yeah.
And one of them is the soprano one part, which goes like 3 minutes long. Ouch. Ouch.
That yeah. Have fun arranging that.
I did have a lot of fun arranging that. I am currently editing that with. I am already over. Wait, let me think for a moment, because I think I'm already over 60 tracks.
Okay, wow, that's a lot.
It is.
That's damn.
My
Okay,
computer
pardon
is
my
almost
language.
breaking from that. It's horrible.
All right. So, I want you guys to think of a sound wave. I want you guys to think of a piano chord. Okay, that would work better if I had my garage band on, so you guys could hear the actual piano. So, once I get that on,
Yeah.
there we go. Here's a C major chord. We have C, E, G. And then I'm going to go ahead, make it a little bit fancy. I'm going to add a B flat to it.
Oh.
B flat, C, E,
Ooh.
G. And then we're going to play them all together. And by adding that B flat, this creates a C7 chord.
Mm-hmm.
Yet each note exists individually as well. This is why, like, I say that a sound it has a unique sonic fingerprint. We can identify a particular sound. So When we hear a chord as a single unit, it is comprised of multiple unique pitches. And even though I added that flat 7, you can hear each individual sound, each individual note, even though it's being played together, creating another particular sound. A sound wave can be broken down like a chord into smaller parts called harmonics. Now, the pitch we are singing is the lowest harmonic, usually called the first harmonic or H1. The higher, wow, I never can pronounce this word. The higher subsequent harmonics fill in the rest of the sound by adding color and by adding richness. And each of the harmonics will behave differently in our resonators. This is the scientific reason on why we will never sound exactly like the other person. The tone, sorry, gotta work my hair. Hello. Okay. The tone is the fingerprint of your voice. And that has to do with the sound that you guys create. It has to do with your resonators. So that's why trying to mimic someone or trying to mimic someone it's not going to happen. You can sound alike. Yes. You may go as far as 99%, but never 100%. Because that's the science, and that's also a combination of anatomy and physiology.
If I may,
Yes.
I don't know if anyone had the chance to look at spectrograms before, but that's basically what I'm doing all day today. And yeah, I see this like every time I edit this, every time I edit this thing, it's like I see the spectrogram. I can see the difference between an I and an O and an N. Like it's so obvious, like where it starts, because like the whole image of this thing changes. I don't know. Let me send a random
So
screenshot.
funny that you brought that up, because I was literally going to talk about the absolute spectral tone color.
Yeah, no, like different vowels behave differently on there.
Mm-hmm.
It's so obvious.
Especially like because the example that I was going to use was the difference between the E and the OO. The vowels that we'll hear in a siren.
Yes.
So, there was actually something that I wanted to show too. Was it this one? So I have like all of these articles, and it's really interesting to see to give me a second, download with Google here. But yes, a spectrograph can show you how your tone is like. It gives you a visual image of what your tone is like and the different components that your tone has. And it varies per vowel and also how you say a consonant. And going into the realm of linguistics, this is also another way in, well, this is, I don't recommend going to this way, but it's how, we can learn the differences of dialects.
Mm-hmm.
as well
Oh yeah.
within
yeah.
a language.
Uh-huh.
So it's really amazing just to see the variations of the sound that we create, although kind of fits in the same category, but it's not going to be the same. Nothing more, just having similarities.
Oh my god, yes. In brackets, me trying to edit together, like people who sing more an American-ish accent and more an English, like British-ish accent. Oops.
English. It's English. We have
All
American.
English, but like yeah, one more like American and one more like British and
Like me and Jasmine.
oh
Yeah.
great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait, I think I'm gonna send something into the Discord server.
Okay, yeah, please do. Please do.
Where
So
should I put it?
put it under
Singing the basics.
Singing the basics, yes. There. Okay.
Bro.
So whenever we hear a siren go wee-oo, 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 there is nothing within the siren to create the two distinct vowels of E and U. The vowels we hear in the siren come from the changing in pitch. When we change the size and the shape of our throat and our mouth, we are filtering the sound wave and making making certain harmonics even louder. Now, if we filter in such a way as to give the E harmonics more energy, we're going to hear the E vowel. But if we round our lips, this will filter out the E harmonics slightly and boost the U harmonics, giving us an U sound. When I personally teach vowels to my singers, we talk about, and this is more for like my intermediate singers, is like how like the positions of the tongue and our lips. These are known as articulators. Our lips, teeth, and tongue are articulators, which helps us create the particular sounds in our language, thus giving us a word which represents a meaning. So, cup, the k sound, I'm using a bit of my tongue here. K. The I'm using my lips to form the sound. And the p, I'm using my lips. Cup. So this is one of the reasons why in singing, you are going to be learning about vowels and how it impacts your tone. So if you are a singer who wants to improve their tone, be prepared to be learning a lot of vowel-based exercises. Now, there's another term that you guys will hear when it comes to acoustic science. Frequency. Now, to put it in generic terms, frequency is a numerical term to describe how fast or how slow something is vibrating. And I'm going to be writing this into the chat for everyone to see, so give me 1 second. Well, on the social media platform, that is 1 second. Describe how fast or slow something is vibrating. Okay. Now, harmonics are the type of frequency patterns found in musical instruments. And the term frequency and harmonics are used interchangeably here. So, again, listen to what I just said. When it comes to musical instruments, harmonics and frequencies are terms that are interchangeably used in this concept. The most important part of this concept is that a singer can control which frequency or what parts of the sound wave are being boosted by controlling the vowel sounds. It turns out that certain vowel sounds are easier to sing on higher pitches than on lower pitches. Have you guys ever noticed that when you guys sing, like during warm-ups and your teacher is having you go like ooh, might be a little bit more difficult to sing in your higher register than an ooh sound?
In what way high? Because if I go like into the high heights, like F5 upwards, everything is like just open, just get it out.
Okay, that's an approach that I would not maybe, an approach I would personally use, to say the least. Just to get it out. But how you form your vowels is going to impact your range.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Like what I meant is like in like as I said F5 or above, I guess. That like the distinction between, for instance, U or R or even E isn't that big anymore. Or like I can't figure out how to do that without completely breaking my voice. I know.
Tongue and lips. Working the tongue and lips. See how you form each vowel as you speak, even if you have to speak slower. So like slow.
Yeah.
And that,
I mean it's pretty obvious if I like in my middle register it's all fine, but once I go up like really high, everything just becomes just ah. Yeah, kinda.
Yep. No, I gotcha. So, yeah, vowels, like how you form vowels can definitely impact your range, and making it an area of your voice a little bit more difficult or easier to access. So that's why when it comes to the chest register, we'll have particular vowels to help one strengthen their lower part of their voice, and we will have particular vowels to help a student to strengthen up their higher part of their voice. So even when singing the same vowel, even using the same vowel, the range, depending where in the range you're singing that particular vowel, it may need to, we need to modify it as we move through our range as singers. So let me demonstrate this. Let's go with an ah. Now, it's the same vowel, but let's see if you guys can hear the difference in sound.
I think in the lows it's like much more low focused, and in the like it feels like the like if you sing the low G, like the low is like the lower part of the resonance is more prominent than if you sing the higher G.
Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Darker. As Jasmine said, like exactly. I would confer. Like what? What?
What? But
What?
what? Okay. We love you. Okay. Which, fingers crossed, if everything goes well, if business goes well, I am heading to the UK.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
Yes. Yes, I want to teach over the UK. So if you guys are in the UK and are interested in my lessons, please let me know. And I do have a Patreon, so you guys can help me make that possible. Or Venmo. Okay. So lost train of thought, because now there's the idea of just like teaching in the UK again. I'm like, yes, please.
The low G and the high G.
The low G,
like
thank
the middle
you.
G.
So the low G, as we talked about, how it affects the power, right, of the sound. Typically, when we sing in our chest voice, it's going to have a stronger weighted sound. But as we sing higher, it has less weight to it. It's a floatier sound. And even though I'm still and going back to what I was talking about, how we modify the vowels throughout the range, even though we're singing the same vowel, I had to adjust my tongue. By lifting up the frontal part just ever so slightly. Now,
That.
yes.
No, just that. Retrying that out. I was like, what?
Oh, rephrase it. Even though I'm saying the same vowel, but in order to help me hit that note and make it quote unquote on pitch, I lifted up just ever so slightly the frontal part of my tongue to create more space.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah. So how we produce our vowels is we will need to modify it throughout our range. All right, let's look at your credit card bill. All right, you're like, hey, yeah, woohoo, zero balance, woohoo. Next month, your balance is 5,600. Ah! Same vowel, but it got modified. So the reason why this gets modified is because the resonator and the harmonic relationships, they don't work very well, specifically on the higher notes.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, my friends, it pains me to say this, but it becomes nearly impossible at certain points to maintain the same exact vowel shape.
I think that was what I was trying to say, but like didn't get across when I said, okay, for me from F5 upwards, it's like hard to do anything vowel related. Just everything is just like this. As I said in German, it's called Einheitsvokal, like the one vowel that you can sing in the text.
Yes, because it's really hard. It's nearly impossible. And especially the higher you go in with the higher pitches. So it's okay to modify a little bit in order to produce that particular sound in the area of voice, in the area of range, pardon me. Now, every vowel and every shade of vowel has a resonator and sound wave relationship or alignment that brings out certain parts of the raw sound wave and then boosts particular frequencies or harmonics over others. Let me give you guys an example. I'm going to use linguistics here over voice. Like more, So, as I mentioned, I am learning Chinese right now. So I can, be prepared to be a better of help with my future Mandarin teachers for this after school enrichment program that I work for. And, okay. Oof.
No pressure.
No, yeah, no, right? No pressure. And this is also, they didn't require me to do this. This was a choice that I took on myself. So the only person I can blame is myself for this. But the biggest obstacle for me is Chinese is a multitonal language. Let me demonstrate. I'm going to go onto our whiteboard here. 1 second, please hold. There we go. Okay. So I know for a fact I'm probably going to butcher this, but please, guys, have mercy on me. I am learning. I am a student. I will accept constructive criticism.
No pressure.
Ah!
No pressure.
When you say it that way, there's a lot of pressure.
Honestly, like, no.
Give me 1 second as I find the Zoom white. Nope, that's not it. I don't want the Zoom meeting, but I do want the white. No, I don't want you. You are a bad cookie. Hold on. App Store? No. Wait, why is my App Store even open? Finder, Discord. No one's going to take a look at that. Google. I have a lot of stuff open, apparently. Text input agent? No. Where are you? Mother of macaronis. Okay. So you guys, for those that are watching this, you guys will have to probably listen to me butcher Chinese rather than giving a visual explanation. But for those that are in the Zoom call, you guys will see what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's talk about the letter A. I'm going to make this a very big A. Okay.
Is something supposed to have moved? Because nothing did.
Oh, so if you guys are on Zoom, please look at the bottom of your page. You're going to see a number. What? I'm currently on page 2.
What? What?
So you're going to see like a number somewhere in the bottom of your screen. You might have to move your mouse. And you'll be able to change numbers.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So, with Chinese, you have, the flat ah. But there's also an ah. There's also an ah. Then there's the I'm laughing because I'm personally nervous. Ah. 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 I have to do the finger thing. So
To be honest,
huh?
like so like if I talk quickly, the third thingy, so the down up, for me is often just like one flat down tone. Like
Huh.
most native speakers do that. I don't know if that helps.
No. When I probably get intermediate, then maybe.
Uh,
I am
Fair
currently
enough.
a 5-year-old right now.
Which is fine because everyone has to start somewhere.
Exactly. Exactly. So when you're learning a language, you always, you become younger. So I'm 5 years old again. I just wish that also included I don't no longer have to pay bills since I'm 5. But unfortunately, that's
Oh,
not how it works.
so
So we have ah, 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 ah. Um, so that's what I mean by every shade of a vowel, especially when you're dealing with multitonal languages, such as Mandarin, such as Cantonese, such as Taiwanese, such as Thai, such as Vietnamese, amongst other multitonal languages, which are not just limited to Asian languages. Now, the initial sound wave has every vowel sound contained within it. And it is the filtering of the will you stop calling me? Um what was it say? Every oh, I was going so strong here. Oh yeah, has a resonator. So every vowel and every shade of vowel has a resonator and sound wave relationship or alignment that brings out certain parts of the raw sound wave and boosts particular frequencies or harmonics over others. So the initial sound wave has every vowel sound contained within it. And it is the filtering that happens from the filtering of the throat and the mouth, your resonators, and even your nasal your nasal cavity brings out the vowel perception we want at any given moment. And we are going to be talking more about vocal acoustics because this, I'm talking about your tone and your pitch, guys, in the long run. This is the voice science of the other aspect of your voice. And the reason why singing the basics exists, it's to prove to you guys, to show you guys that if someone tells you, oh, if you don't have it, you can't do it. If you sound bad, that means you can't sing. Send them to me and I will torture them with knowledge and make them absolutely guilty for discouraging you to achieve
oh my
a
god,
goal and dream of yours. I got your backs.
thanks.
You're welcome.
Because that is something like I've heard so often from like certain family members that I don't have the talent for singing, like or like the voice, you know. I don't have like the voice for that. Like yeah,
No
I
one
mean
can
vocal
give you
clarity.
comments unless if they're an actual professional in the field. It's like not like going to a doctor,
Oh
right?
god,
I mean, like if you fall off a tree and
it's
your
not.
bone is broken, it's like, oh no, looks like a sprain, just walk it off. But it's clearly broken. who are you going to listen to? The doctor or Mr. Know-It-All, who is really not a know-it-all at the end? You're going to go to a specialist.
Yeah, but like I got that, like I was told that so often in my childhood that I don't have the voice. Like, I mean, fair vocal clarity is a very, very recent development for me. But like,
voice develops throughout our lives.
Yeah.
So the thing is you guys can sing. There's no doubt in my mind. That's why I'm giving you the science behind it.
Yay!
I'm giving you scientific proof. Now, are you guys going to become, the next American Idol? Are you guys going to become, like the next Kelly Clarkson or Christina Aguilera? Probably not. But that doesn't matter, because what matters is that you were able to improve your voice and achieve a goal that you guys wanted to do.
Yes.
So
I have to say, I am really grateful for you. Like, that you exist, that you give out those lessons. Like, I'm really, really grateful. Because, like, I don't know, like, just me being in your server is like this reminder, okay, I've got to work a little on my voice. I like the development in this last year really was absolutely mind-blowing. That's true.
I don't have words to say.
Like, the most important thing here.
First of all, I am so proud and so happy to hear that you hear development and improvement in your voice. First off, and correct me if I'm wrong, you definitely seem like a perfectionist.
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
I am a perfectionist, yes.
But you just allowed yourself to chill a lot more. And like in a good way.
Okay.
Just embracing, that singing doesn't have to be perfect, and singing is our own thing. It's what makes us unique. And it makes us us. And for the record, and since we're streaming here, I'm going to say this. Serena, you actually do have a good voice.
Thanks.
I have heard you sing. I've heard recordings of you singing.
Scream.
So you can use this to show to your family, like, yeah, see, I can sing.
Well,
total maturity.
I always knew I could get the notes. Like, that was never like the issue. It's more like vocal clarity and stuff. And I like, thanks to like you and some few other teachers, like I know where to go. Like what to do to. Yeah, exactly. Like, or when to say, okay, done for the day. Yes. Because 3 minutes of straight it's not. It's god bloody damn tiring.
Especially like if you're doing that exercise with improper technique, it can cause more damage. Even though there are benefits to that particular exercise, but if we're not executing those exercises correctly, then we're going to have issues. So I'm proud of you. I'm also very proud that you're my student.
Thank you for being here, Rosita, even through everything that is happening. Because, well, yeah. Everyone else, just don't listen for a moment. I don't know whether you're streaming that, but like, everyone else don't listen for a moment, because, well, yeah, I needed to say that because I've been like taking singing lessons for like 14 months now, and it's my birthday today. Brackets. So I needed to say that.
Wait, I gotta do this. Wait.
Y'all have to sing happy birthday to Serena. Everyone has to do it, except I can't because y'all have to.
You can, Michelle.
There we go. There we go. All right, we gotta sing happy birthday, especially in all the platforms. Hey, Kim, just in time. All right, ready? 3, 2, everyone. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God, thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Serena. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah! Confetti!
Birthday.
There you go.
You had
Thank
to work
you.
on your birthday too. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my
You're
God,
welcome.
thank you. That totally made my evening. Like, also, as I said, I've written that mashup. If anyone still wants to participate, my Discord DMs are open. I'm still looking for people. You have got a little under 2 weeks of time to send me parts if you want. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I said I was going to do that. So just yeah, I'll just send me the part that I need to sing and I'll do it.
Choose 1 of 10.
Choose 1 of
Any,
10. Got
like,
it.
not 1 of 10. Any amount of 10.
Any amount of 10.
No, seriously, like
Okay.
I sang like 9 parts or so just all by myself because that is like that is the 10-part thing, or like 8 or 9. I'm not sure, like a lot.
Serena. Okay, I'll have to look for you again. So, oh, there you are.
I'll
No,
send
the
it to
last
you.
thing I saw is that picture that you were that screenshot that you took of me a couple weeks ago. All right, guys, that will conclude class for today. And until next time, I shall
I'll be there at
see
the
you
next one.
guys soon.
Thank you. Bye.
You
Thanks
too.
for having me.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Matthew.